magic office right along Main Street. I know we're all eager to hear from today's presenters. We had a great time hearing from Evan Davis Media and ZipPay last week. Before we jump in, ZipTip, I'm sorry. Yep. But before we get into that, I'm just going to go over what is 1 Million Cups and what we do. Our mission at 1MC Westminster is to lower the barrier for access to education, resources, and connections for entrepreneurs. Without all of you here, the people on live on Facebook, and our core mission, we cannot accomplish this. So what are our pillars? We're looking for presentations, not pitches, connections, not networking. We are for the community and by the community. We really want to get to know you and your business, the challenges that you face, so that we can connect you to all of the great resources we have in our community. Nobody has ownership of 1MC Westminster. Nobody is paid to do 1MC Westminster, and we are radically and intentionally inclusive. We're always looking for entrepreneurs and business-minded people of all backgrounds to come and join our community, maybe give a quick presentation about what they do, and just help us grow. So we meet every week, Wednesdays at 9 a.m. We have 2 presenters whenever possible. Presenters' organizations should be less than 5 years old and willing to ask for help, because we always end with the question, what can we as a community do to help you? Here's our organizing team: Graham Dodge, Russ Hammett, Vicki Slinkman, John Weaven, Tina Thomas, myself, Julia Snap, and Gabby Rose. And with that, I guess we'll maybe start with some, Before I forget, thank you to American Ice Cafe for providing coffee, and Jeannie Bird's Baking Company for providing baked goods to help us get going this morning. If you have any questions on Facebook Live, feel free to drop them in the chat, and we'll rotate them into the Q&A. And if you want to catch us after the fact, be sure to go on YouTube. You can find it on 1MC Westminster, I think is the channel, and please smash that like button and subscribe. And I guess
we could do community updates first, maybe.
She's on her way. She went to Startup Portal.
You did? See?
All right. So does anybody have any community updates? Anybody have any big things going on? No one wants to go first.
Come on, Billy, get up there.
Nope, I'll go second.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right. Tina Thomas, Infinite Love Project.
Do you want me to bring up the website?
Yes, please. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Is it Action for Kindness?
Actionforkindness.org, BeKindSign.com, InfiniteLoveProject.com. Spread kindness in our community, one heart, one sign at a time. Grateful that we are going to be part of this weekend's Main Street Beer Barbecue Stroll, where the city shuts down the main street and everybody comes out and has a good old time meeting each other. There's music, there's food, there's libation, there's crafts, arts and crafts, like hearts and signs that you can buy from us. We will be there. Eric is excited that he has created a kindness castle of 8-foot Be Kind signs. So you got to come find us. We're going to be on the other side of the street, more towards Center Street, with our signs and our hearts and our shirts and our stickers and the new kindness castle. So I encourage you to come out and support everyone in Westminster who's going to be part of the stroll. Grateful to say that we're growing, and we now have hired a new office manager, Sarah, is working with us now. So we're grateful for that. We are looking for new space, realizing with the way the market is that perhaps it won't be till fall or maybe even spring that we'll get a new space, but we're looking forward to that as well. Action for Kindness, moving forward with the nonprofit steps, working with the Maryland Nonprofit Center, and looking forward to putting together our board. So if anyone is interested in working with us and building kindness in the community. We just completed our partnership sessions with the Community Arts Center, Carroll County Arts Center Council, where we did 6 sessions of community kindness art with 11 kids who were 6 to 11 years old. And it was a fantastical, magical time. We had a really good time with it. They seemed to like it. So we're reaching out to other community members to do paint events. The paint events that we do, we have we're putting together through Action for Kindness grants to be able to hold paint events if an organization doesn't have the means to do that but wants to spread kindness in the community with the tactile project of painting a sign. At the same time, it's an entire package of mindfulness, being kind to yourself, being kind to others. We're certified yoga instructors, so it's not just paint and sit type of a scenario. It's a much more mindful, well-rounded way to help connect the community in a kind way. So as soon as I work with the Community Foundation of Carroll County, which is where our nonprofit's through, we'll get that app up so that people can start applying for grants to have paint events and mindfulness events in our community. That's all right.
Any other community updates, company updates? Instagram. What's the, just find your purpose?
Find your purpose, MD, I think. I gotta sit down for this. You might find your purpose, Inc.
Inc.com.
Think MD?
Yeah,
Alright.
it's not gonna work.
Let me just go to your website.
It's not on there. Try on the Find Your Purpose,
You have an Instagram
Facebook.
link
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah.
There we go.
That's mine.
Oh, this is not the right one.
Yeah, wait, after you go here, you click, yeah.
Got it.
Alright, so community updates. I'm gonna backdate a little bit. So this right here, we did last Thursday we did a kickball game with the Westminster City Police Department. It was a community thing. The Westminster City, they paid for all the food and all that kind of stuff, and we put together the music and got the community out. So we had a chance to are you able to click? We had a chance to bring a whole bunch of kids out. They all got to play kickball against the force. So that was probably one of the best things. There's a lot of there's a lot of disconnection between the community and the people in the offices or whatever. So we had a chance to kind of bring everybody together. My dad cooked on the grill. Took forever to cook. So but, we got it done. We weren't expecting to be that many people. So, but it was a cool event. And then to the other picture, yes. So a couple days before that, we were at the Bellow Springs Elementary in Howard County, and we do like the end of the year seminars. We pretty much do stuff all throughout the year, and we bring all the kids out, and we DJ, perform for them, hand out stickers and stuff like that. And it's like a crazy thing we do like all throughout the year in Howard County. All right.
You're all popping.
When I say hello, y'all say scream. Hello.
So we're taking like what we do with hip hop wise, and we're using that to really touch these kids, and that's how we're able to continue to get so many followers and stuff like that. Once we bring them in, then we can start talking to them, but we got to bring them in. So, all right, next group of pictures. I didn't meet, but at the Rudolph girls were here. Was it last week or the week before? Well, I connected with them, and I ended up doing a book read for them. Their Saturday morning book read. That was after I did the farmers market for the first time. I did a book read. I did the farmers market with Brooke, and then it was like raining, and then I ran over and did the book read all on the same day. So this is a little bit of the book read. What did you say, tuna? Oh, I gotta say shirt on.
Super cool, because I'm different, you know?
So then we got super cool skin. What else? All right, so this Saturday it's the barbecue stroll, but it's also the Juneteenth festival at the Art Center. So I think the festival stops like right here, and then the Juneteenth festival is the block in front of the art center and across the street, and it's basically like celebrating when slavery was abolished or whatever. So it's gonna be we have a stage. We're providing the sound and some of the performances. There's gonna be preachers, dancers, rappers, singers, food and everything, and it's like literally down there. So you'll see us at the barbecue stroll, grabbing people and bringing them down and kind of see what we got going on too. Maybe next year we'll be able to incorporate them a little closer, but just so happen to fall on the same day. And I'm trying to think what else. What am I missing?
What's coming up?
No.
The haircuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here.
We do so much stuff, but I think last Sunday, Two Style Barbershop, which is right here, we got together and we gave 50 free haircuts out to all the kids in the community. So it was just really cool. Some of the kids has never had a professional haircut before, and I would say a small portion of the kids had autism, so their parents were really like funny about allowing their kids to come. So I talked to the different barbers, and they sat down and they got through it. And the kids, one of the boys was getting bullied in school. I think he had one of the best haircuts that entire day, and it looked so smooth. His mother messaged me the next day and said, pretty much in tears, it's like, thank you. That was his last day of school, and he felt so confident that he took his yearbook and went around to all of the kids they never talked to before and asked them to sign his yearbook. And they were talking about how nice his hair was and stuff like that. And I took that message and sent it to all the barbers or whatever and said, see, like we really touch people. But that's all I have for right now. Are we announcing our other event, or are we gonna wait?
Not yet.
Okay. That's all I got right now. Next week I have like 10 more. So.
We can either wrap up some of the updates, come back to them later, or hand it off to Judith now. Anybody else? All right, Judith, you want to come on up?
Sure.
Good morning.
So good to see you. Go Ravens. Super Bowl 2023.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. I just know we are. I got my head on in solidarity.
From your mouth to God.
Amazing
This
team.
helps you as a monitor, but
We've won before. Good morning, everybody. I am so sorry I'm late. I actually went to the other location.
We won't tell.
Would you have it?
It'll be our secret.
So I have so much to go over and report, but first I want to thank Magic and 1 Million Cups. You guys have really been an amazing blessing to me. I have met people I wouldn't have even known were in my space. I've got my first facility contract, and I also have several patients now that I've been seeing, and the app is 90% where I want it to be. There's still some things that I'm working on with them, but I'm just amazed at how much everybody has blessed me. I've met some amazing people. Some of you are already in this room. And it's just wonderful to know that in Carroll County, we give so much support to people who are entrepreneurs, who want to help others. So thank you all so much. So I'm Judy, and I'm just bringing healthcare to the economy. A lot of people, especially caregivers, I am a caregiver, which is why I started my business. We just do too much. We give too much, we do too much. And when I say that, I don't mean that to be insulting. I'm saying that because we begin to lose sight of the family member that we love, because we're so grained into gotta get him up, gotta get him bathed, gotta get a meal, and you forget, let's laugh, let's be a family. Laughter is extremely important to me. Connecting is extremely important to me. And so when I started my organization, it was to support people like me who do too bloody much all the time. And you need help. You can't do it all yourself. You're not an island. So I became an island. I was out to sea, just floating from one part of the world to the other. No beach time, just floating. So I was like, where's my beach time, Jude? You know you need your beach time. So it was just amazing that I was able to get there. I've done 2 accelerators. I just won an award. All of that is because of magic. All of that is because of magic. And I'm now, I have mentors now in the tech space. I've got a new mentor through Hopkins, so, which I'm meeting with the first time next week. So guys, don't give up. If you're an entrepreneur like me, don't give up. There's a lot of help out here for you. You don't have to do it alone. If you're a caregiver, don't give up. There's a lot of help for you too. So what do I do? That is my life. That is who I am. That's me. I faded out a little bit, but doesn't that look like me?
It could be.
So I do a lot. But what we want to do for our app is to be a one-stop shop. So the goal for my app initially was to just give people a break. If you need 2 hours, you need 4 hours, you need to go out for lunch for your loved ones or your friends, go to a meeting, we've got someone that can come in and safely care for your loved one. But honestly, the goal now for my app is to incorporate all of these other diagnostics, preventative maintenance, medication management, diabetic teaching. All of this is going to be pushed into my platform so that I will be able to be that place where people, I need blood work, I can't get to the lab. And then that patient's deteriorating and then they end up in the hospital. Same thing with complex treatment. Some people need IV infusion. You don't have to be in a facility to get an IV infusion. You can get that in your home. Almost every single thing that we do in the hospital can be done in the home now. Almost every single thing. Hospitals should only be for life-threatening moments in your life. I'm having a heart attack, I'm having a stroke. But most of us, we're going there for everything from flu on down. And most of those, you could be in your nice warm bed and have nurses and therapists coming into your home and caring for you and making you well. Wouldn't you rather do that than spend $20,000 that you could have been in Turks and Caicos using? I mean, really. So that's what we do. So we know we're essential. Nurses, we are essential. We're not going anywhere. People are always going to need us. But what I wanted to do was put nurses back where we wanted to be. Nurses have always wanted to care. And they've put us in a point where all we do is kind of have patients on our assembly line and we just slide them across. And that's why nurses are leaving by the droves. And I wanted to change that. Let's get back to caring for that person. When I take care of a person, I want to know about your family. I want to know about your life. I want to know what makes you tick. What made you who you are. And let you know you are still that person. You're not just patient bed B. You are a person who has raised your family, you have your loved ones, you have your children, you have your grandchildren. Let's bring humanity back into healthcare. So, hospitals also, we do hospital staffing as well. Hospitals are going through a lot of problems because they are, like I said, putting us on patients on our assembly line and we're just getting overwhelmed. So, a lot of people are looking for new jobs because of it. And so they have this high turnover. And so what I found was, most people say, we can't keep people, we can't keep people. Well, you can't keep us because you're not giving us what we need. We're givers. And so if you don't feed the giving in us, then we will leave. Because it's just like chocolate, you can't just eat one piece of chocolate, right? Giving is the same way. We give, and that's what fuels us. So you have to give us the ability to sit beside that patient and hold their hand and let them know everything's going to be okay. So who are my main target? My main target are, the caregiver. You see, that's how I am with my brother now, because I have now time to crack jokes on him, and he cracks jokes on me. He cracks a lot of jokes on me. I'm clumsy and other things going on with me. And he cracks on me, and he knows me. He's known me since he's been born. He's 8 years younger than me, and he knows me. And he knows when I'm going through. He knows what to say to me to make me laugh again and smile again. He's that person. And so we have that interaction again. I'm also looking at those administrators in facilities and in hospitals, assisted livings, and elder care who are having problems keeping good, strong, trained individuals. So one of the things that's good about us is our goal is to be very efficient, so you can get care quickly. So one of the biggest problem I had when I became a caregiver was when I did invite in a facility to an agency to help me, they would send me either, oh, we don't have anybody available for the next 2 weeks, or you're gonna have 15 different people coming in the same month. And so each person coming in, I've got to train them. The next person coming in, I've got to train. I'm like, I can't do that, not ongoing. So we have to come up with a way that people can get the care they need and get regular care. So what I do is I give them a high-tech solution, but I also use a way of keeping the same people ongoing coming to see the same people. And then of course I make sure everybody's credentialed, verified. I want to make sure that people are getting and receiving safe and adequate care. And I'm very, very involved. I actually tell my families immediately, please, and my facilities, please call me. Any problems you're having, I want to know in real time so I can fix it. So that's our workforce software. And what I'm working on next is to build my web platform. And it will be HIPAA compliant. So as you can see, our service capabilities, there's just a lot of things that we can actually do with a cloud-based platform. And really the biggest thing for me is care coordination. So I do a lot of advocacy for my business. And the purpose of that is because a lot of people don't know what is available for them when they are in this situation. I talk to people every single day and they say either they're a caregiver or the person in their life has been a caregiver or a sibling has been a caregiver. And so we have to coordinate care. And that means making sure that the person has everything in their home they need. When I go into a home, because I go in, I do all my onboarding for my new patients right now. And when I go in, I'm looking at their home environment to make sure they have their safety, all the safety items they need. I'm looking at their medications and making recommendations. Use a blister pack. You know, that way all you can do is peel it open and pour it out rather than spending the whole day pouring out different medications in different bottles, making sure they get their safe care. So making sure that, do they need home health? Home health is covered under insurance, but home care isn't. And then also advocacy through going down to Annapolis and speaking with our senators and saying, you gotta change the way we do healthcare. Come on, it's gotta stop. So that's what we're doing. So that's pretty much me. And I think I'm better than the competitors. That's why I am better. And we're planning to make quite a bit of money, but it's not about the money for me. It's about having more time with my family. I lost time. I lost about 5 years of actually being there for my family, and we're in the same house. And my mom lives with me, my daughter lives with me, my brother lives with me, and I lost them because I became so regimented in the tasks that I forgot how to be human. And it's not acceptable. So we have a market strategy and we're moving along. I really want to work on the vacation industry as well. A lot of people don't go on vacations. That's why I said I lost time. I love to go on vacation. That's how I decompress. I mean, I was going on vacation 3 to 4 times a year. My family were running joke, and they say, we didn't even know you were gone. And I sent a text say, I'm here. You're where? Where are you? I'm like, shut up. I told you I was going on vacation. But I love vacationing. Everybody does. Can anybody tell me raise your hand who doesn't like vacationing? Anyone? All right, I thought so. So we're working on the vacation industry to let people know that it's okay to leave your loved ones and go and take a break for yourself. Get some time to decompress. Any questions?
When you say vacation, are you referring to people who have healthcare needs, like enabling them to go on vacation?
Yes, and so whether initially it will be for us to stay with that loved one so they can get some downtime. That would be the goal. So that person can get around to clock care or short-term care, whatever they need while that loved one is gone.
Would travel agents be a referral source, or would it be?
Yeah, it would be resorts, hotels, would be part of it. Also, people who, just the vacation industry, if I could be on their websites and say, vacation with us, so I'm working on that. It's in the ether. Any recommendations or suggestions, I'd love that.
Any questions? Serena?
I have a question. Actually, I'm thinking of my sister. She's a home nurse
Mm-hmm.
and works for hospitals, and she's not really like in a company she's working with for several years.
Right.
She lives in Pennsylvania. What is your scope of your
Oh,
area?
we cover the whole state of Maryland right now.
Okay.
So the goal is to spread out, but Maryland, Carroll County is my home base. That's where I live. I live in Westminster. So Carroll County is my home base, but the goal is to push out to the other states. So if I see there's a need, then I will spread out to that area.
She would love to be part of something like this.
So I would still love to get her information. I'm looking for other nurses with the same spirit that I have that want to, collaborate with me as well.
Any other questions? Stephen?
How many nurses do you have on your platform?
260 right now and counting.
Customers?
Customers, well, I haven't even counted my customers, that's so easy.
It's more than you have fingers.
We're growing. We're definitely growing. Like I said, I do facility staffing and I do home care. So I have patients people on both sides right now. And I just was blessed through workforce development. I now have a marketer that's going to be working with me, and they just started some training them as well. So things are going so quickly, so rapidly. It's hard to believe that it's already June, and so much has gone on in just this short period of time.
Maybe you can just distinguish the difference between sort of your app customers and like your B2B customers in terms of like end users and staffing.
For my, don't know. You still asking me?
Well, I mean, one.
But my B2B, I have 2 companies right now for my B2B under my belt, and for my B2C, I probably have about 12 ongoing patients, and then I've had short-term patients here and there.
But I mean, like the user experience. So
oh, the user experience, yes. So because of the couple of things I still need done with my app, I have not. I've stopped it for the past couple of months using the actual app. I'm meeting with the developers tonight so that I can go over those last pieces, and then we're going to relaunch the app again at the beginning of July.
And once it's relaunched, how will it function? Like, what is the basic premise of the app?
So the basic premise of the app is Uber for nurses. So you need a nurse, you need a nursing assistant. The way the flow is going to be is that we help to guide you based on what you need. So if you just need someone to come and bathe your loved one, get them ready for the morning, you might need a nursing assistant. If you just need someone to sit with your loved one, you might need a sitter. And so then they're cheaper. Each tier is cheaper based on what you need. If you need something like wound care, then you might need an LPN or registered nurse. Or if you're a facility and you need someone to administer medicines, you might need an LPN, but you also might need a medication tech. They both do the same thing.
Any other questions? Yes, Tina.
So in gearing for the app as an Uber for nurses, so if I'm a home caregiver and I'm not really medically knowledgeable, but I have to take care of the person in my house, would I be able to use your app and say, I've been told this is what I need to do, but I need help, and I could go to use the app to connect to you to get that help? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, so definitely. And of course, I also have my website and my phone number, 301-241-7374. Call us today. So yes, we definitely, that's the goal. So I get alerts every time someone puts a request in through the apps. So what I do during that time is I'm making sure I'm following up with that person as well. And when I get a new sign up, I can follow up with them through my admin portal as well.
And what's the award that you won?
I won I'm stuttering again. I just saw it this morning. It just came through, but it is the New Innovation Care for Caregivers app. So I just won that. I'll be putting that information out there later on today, and they said they'll give me a press release as well. So put that on there. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Who issued that?
It was through I'm not good with names. No, I'm not good with names. Don't know my name right now. I'll give you that information later.
Okay.
It's in the press release.
That'll be in the press release.
I was so surprised to win anything. I was like, oh, and I went to shock, you know. But my marketer's going to be posting it for me later on today. But it's kind of, I wanted to actually put it on here, but the day just got away from me this morning, and I had to go for a run. I have to. So one of the things I learned as a caregiver, you've got to take care of yourself first, so you can better take care of everyone else.
Any other questions?
What can
What can we as a community do to help you?
Send me referrals, lock me in with some soft introductions to people in the healthcare space. I am looking for someone to help me to build the website, the new website for the database. So anybody that you might know that can help with that, that would be awesome.
All right. Thank you, Judith. All right.
You tell me to move.
Right. Aren't those your test kits?
Didn't you sit here with us for the Flower and Jazz Festival?
Yes, I did. But I didn't know that the presentations are here now. You know, whoop,
Yeah.
right over my head. Right
And we
over.
do share spaces.
All right. Do we have any other updates? Any other community updates to share? Letitia's here, but she's sort of in the back.
Just went on call.
Kim, do you have anything to share on behalf of Magic?
Yeah, there's planning afoot, I know.
Yeah, we're still working on Gigi Fest for the
Oh, let me
fall.
go to the website. Hold on. Because is the website the new
The
one
front
up?
page is updated, yes.
That's enough. Yeah, that's a community update to share.
Yeah. So we've updated our Gigi Fest, making it a little bit more gamey looking. Good thing we have a designer on staff, so
Yeah.
that would be my daughter. So right now we're just getting our little details about tournaments and what we're going to be providing. We have moved from the town mall, which we did last year. That was our location. We'll be moving to the Best Western on 140 for this event. It'll be November 4th, 5th, and 6th. We're going to have open tabletop gaming. We're going to have tournaments for video games. Our Save Point partners will be bringing in their retro arcades again. So for the Biz Battle, for all our sponsors, get ready to DDR again.
That's right.
So, and we are accepting sponsorships. You can go to our website and check out our Get Involved sponsors page. Push it down. So this year we're actually doing a little different. We have our general event sponsorships that we're doing, but we're also doing some sponsorship packages, which have gone really well. We've already gotten somebody to sponsor for our VR experience, and for our Biz Battle sponsor has already. So we do have some trivia sponsors and tournament sponsor packages available if you're interested.
By the way, this is the Biz Battle trophy that you win if your company wins the Biz Battle.
Yes, that is. Right now, it's housed at Gage Digital Media, so they're going to have to give it up in November. Maybe not if they come back on board as a sponsor and they win again. But I don't know. Ting was pretty neck and neck last time around. This was the guys.
There it is.
There it is at Gage.
These photos from last year.
Yeah, so it was pretty fun. It should be fun this time around. We have lots of good things we're doing. New this year, we'll be doing a trivia battle, gamers trivia battle on Friday night, which is new. We are talking about bringing in some retro video, like N64 games, and doing some retro tournaments as well during the weekend for, you know, all of the older gamers that, you know, can relive their youth. So we'll be doing something like that as well. So that's what we're working on, November 4th, 5th, and 6th. So
And
please check us out.
did I see something about a monthly thing happening here?
Yes, thank you, Tina.
I'm interested. What's
So,
up?
gearing up for GG Fest, we're going to open our offices once a month on
Yes.
Friday. So one Friday a month, we're going to open our offices between now and November for Good Game on Main. So doors are open. You can come in. It's just a $5 charge to cover for snacks and stuff like that. But you can come in and game and get your practice in for Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. So we'll be doing that on selected Fridays throughout until November. So those are the dates.
Yeah.
So come on by, no registration, just come in, have some pizza, and play some games. So that's GG Fest.
Any other updates from the community? Anything from Startup Portal? All right.
Hi everybody, Nick with Startup Portal. Not a huge update, but if you click right there, sign up here. We have on Thursdays, Thursdays in June, we're doing our equity crowdfunding seminar. So far, we've done 2, and they've been basically just showing you basic examples and the basics of equity crowdfunding. We're looking to bring in other people in the field, to experts and people that work for the portals, to kind of give their expertise and tell stories and things like that. So not sure who we have lined up this Thursday. We're working on that now. But you can go to our website. It's completely free. Just go to our website. You can click that tab. Brings you right to here. Select the date. Sign up. It's from 6 to 7 on Thursdays. Usually doesn't last the whole hour. But yeah, it's really informative. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, we'd like to have you sign on up, and hope to see you there online. Thanks.
Well, we've got plenty of time, but we can also go ahead and wrap it up, and we'll leave that time to sort of mingle and chat. So, Tina, do you want to close this out?
Absolutely.
I'll start out by thanking Magic for hosting at our location, for Starter Portal as our alternate location, to our new coffee sponsor, American Ice Cafe, and of course to Jeannie Bird for the yummies. I want to thank everybody who's come here to support entrepreneurs. We're here to support you. That's what 1 Million Cups is about. And Westminster has an amazing entrepreneur community and a lot of resources. Maryland's a state that is open for business, and they come all the way down to the city level to support us, and we can help plug you into those resources. So if you're a business, you're an entrepreneur, you have an idea, you're not sure what to do, go to 1millioncups.com. That's the number 1, millioncups.com/Westminster. Click apply to present. Couple sentences will get you in the door, and you can practice presenting. If you've never presented before, we'll help you out. And so sometimes we have 1 presenter, sometimes we have 2, and next week it could be you. We'll see you then.